When you transfer these lean principles and methods from manufacturing into a non-manufacturing environment, first of all, there are many opportunities. But you're right, sometimes there might be challenges as well. One of the challenges is, for example, in a manufacturing environment, it's pretty easy to see the successes of the implementation of lean principles. You can see a flow line, you can see the tact of the flow line, you can see a reduction in inventory and throughput time and things like that. On-time delivery will improve, and the quality and things like that are tangible and visible. In a non-manufacturing environment, it's not so easy to see the improvements. So you have to make those changes and improvements visible. You have to show them to the employees. For example, when you reduce the throughput time through a workflow on a computer, you have to measure the time, you have to communicate the successes, and have to find a way how to present it as a result, because the result is not tangible right away. Well, we started in manufacturing environments and production and logistics, and very soon we found out that most of the value within our own processes was created or still created at the suppliers. So therefore we went out to automotive suppliers, and very soon we also went into indirect areas. And from indirect areas and from other manufacturing processes at other facilities, it was pretty easy to get into other industries. But to be honest, it was still and a lot word of mouth that helped us to get into other industries. And for sure, now we make marketing and show what kind of processes we can improve in different kind of industries. And we have several success stories in automotive, aerospace, construction, healthcare, consumer goods, and so on. I think creative freedom, how you say, is extremely important in many jobs, in many different work environments. And in order to improve this, the creative worker should focus on his value-adding activities and should reduce the amount of waste in his sphere of influence. For example, the creative worker should not work on an expense report, should not go and get a signature, should not transport his own work results to the next worker, should not wait on activities from other co-workers and so on. So there's still an opportunity to identify different types of waste in the environment of a creative worker, and by eliminating those types of waste, you will increase the amount of time that the creative worker has to do his value-adding activities, and therefore he can become more productive. For sure, there are certain boundaries in technology when you talk about continuous improvement, but that's why you have to work on those, and that's why it's called continuous improvement. You should never stop to work on these improvements. And to be honest, most of the time we call it a lean journey, because it never ends. To implement these principles and to improve the processes, and whenever you have achieved something, that's great, but then you should always continue to work on it and try to identify other opportunities, future opportunities to improve your processes even further than that. It's very important to start with lean initiatives, lean events, lighthouse projects, something like that. But it's more important to continue this journey towards lean, and you need to have an operating system, a production system in place in order to maintain this and to make it sustainable. A production system like the Toyota production system or the Porsche production system or any kind of operating system in whatever industry is extremely important and very, very helpful. And therefore, K4 is a very good example of a unified publishing process, a standardized process that helps you to reduce waste and to reduce inefficiencies and to focus on value add and creative activities and to create a lean environment.